Hello friends. I'd love to say this is the first video on the new channel, but I actually just spent this morning recording that video, and then as soon as I was done, PlayStation State of Play confirmed for tomorrow. And since this is super topical and I have a lot that I've wanted to say about the PlayStation Pro and this heckin' beautiful thing that I didn't get to talk about, man, wasn't that whiplash? Getting told the price was $700, but then also being showed this, and suddenly I don't care anymore. I'll take two. All right, I have a lot that I want to talk about, so, well, I gotta say again, like I did in the last video, this is a new channel. And, I appreciate all of you for checking it out. I'm actually a little nervous. I was nervous the first time I made a video for this channel, and also this time, because it's weird starting a new channel in 2024. I'm not gonna get too fluffy or gush over this at all. I'm just gonna get into the video, because you probably don't care. But if you're checking this out, you're supporting this, you're coming over here and you want to be a part of this community, and I do really want to make this more of like an old school YouTube channel where it's just me and a camera talking about stuff that I like and having a conversation with you guys in the comments. Like, I actually want to go back to YouTube roots with this channel. A little bit more basic, a little bit more simple, but also a little bit more fun. So if you want to stick around for that, welcome to ReactEmUps. All right, so Wario64, really my only source for gaming news at this point. Every single time I open Twitter, it's just him in my home feed telling me about what's going on. Hopefully this channel won't become a regurgitation of this one tweet channel, but PlayStation State of Play confirmed for tomorrow. I'm actually really looking forward to this because well, they've said news and updates on more than 20 upcoming PlayStation 5 and PSVR 2 games from studios around the world, and it's 30 minutes long, and we haven't had much from PlayStation this year as far as big announcements. They even said earlier in the year, and I'm not even going to bother to find the article, just believe me, don't expect to see much through this year from our existing franchises and IPs. Don't expect to see sequels to big games, which I think they said that right after God of War Ragnarok dropped. It's like, that's going to be it for a hot minute. Now, I don't know if that included Astrobot. I don't know if they saw that as an extension or a sequel, but man, that just released, and I had so much fun with it. We're right in the high of a fantastic exclusive PlayStation game. I love that PlayStation is still making these new, fresh experiences and taking risks. And I know those risks don't always pay off. Concord wasn't necessarily a risk that the company should ever have taken, but hey, at least they're taking risks. It pays off with games like Astrobot, even if it does give us games like Concord. But hey, at least we'll have something to laugh about for a couple weeks. I never feel too bad laughing at PlayStation because they're just on top right now. I mean, them and Nintendo are just on fire, so picking on them a little bit feels a little bit more okay than picking on Xbox. That said, the only thing I can really think that I want to get out of this event is to know, as this person at the top of the comments said, when I can pre-order that PlayStation 5 Pro. I went into GameStop yesterday and I asked if I could pre-order it because I'm an idiot. And they were like, you can't yet. Which is the weirdest thing when companies reveal something, even give us a price tag, and then they say, but you can't pre-order it yet. You gotta wait till we say go. And I'm really hoping that they're going to say go. Another thing we need to know is how much this anniversary edition is going to cost, and is it more expensive? Because I think it seems like it might be. According to this reportedly leaked, which everything gets leaked, and I swear prices of things are getting leaked. So we have the price of the Switch got leaked recently. The Switch 2 is supposed to be $400. The price of the PlayStation 5 Pro got leaked ahead of its reveal. And now the PlayStation 5 Slim 30th Anniversary Bundle Edition has been leaked at $500. That's for the PlayStation 5 Slim console bundle, which, how much is that more than normal? PS5 Slim price out the door. Oh, it's just 500. And that's 500, and this is 500. And that's 500, and this is 500. Okay, I heard it was a little more, but I think what I'm thinking of is the DualSense 30th anniversary controller is 80, which is the same price as the currently released Astrobot controller. So I think that's a little more. PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, I think that's what, 70? 65, 70, 70. Yeah. Okay, so the themed controller is a little more, $10 more. I don't really know why. You know, when you reskin something, it's more expensive. I mean, Nintendo's not out here charging more for the Zelda Hyrule Gold Switch, and surely it takes a little bit more effort to paint something, but that's just kind of like part of selling a console, right? Like the sales get a little stagnant, so you try and do these limited edition ones and boost sales. People maybe buy an extra console just because they want to collect them all. You're looking at a guy that has every Switch, and that's how you get your money, not by charging a little more for an extra paint job. So I'm happy that the PS5 Slim doesn't cost any more, which I feel like I really heard that it did cost more. I mean, this is just a leak too. But yeah, I mean, this is 500. It's 500. That's just how much it costs. So why is... And that's a whole console. So why is the controller supposed to cost more? We still don't know how much the Pro is. But as I said, can I just gush over this for a second? Because it really does look sick. The only thing that really annoys me is they've gone and they've done the PlayStation Portal in this color scheme too, which I don't know why, but I just didn't think the Portal really was given enough love or like sold well enough to get a limited edition. I just assumed it was just going to be what it is. And I only got it a year ago, and for there already to be a much better looking version, oh man, I want that so bad. I wish that was my one, but I cannot justify buying another PlayStation Portal when mine doesn't work. This is another... Okay, I talked about this quickly in my video on my main channel when I ranked all the consoles. But can I double down on this? The PlayStation Portal didn't work for me at first. Then I got a better router and it fixed it. And it was gorgeous. For the whole year that I had it, I was playing it frequently. I played all of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in bed on my Portal. It worked so well. Then a few months ago, they released an update. They pushed an update so that the PlayStation Portal would work better on public Wi-Fi. And since then, I cannot get mine to connect. It won't stay connected for more than 5 minutes. It lags out constantly. Here's the latest update. I can't connect my PS Portal to my PlayStation 5. Wait, that was 20 hours ago, and this is a PSP. Wait, what are you talking about? Portal not working after update. It's so frustrating. Mine's in the same state. And a lot of people have said that you can firmware, like reset, like hard reset. What's the word? Factory reset. And I tried that, and it still doesn't work. I had to re-sign in and everything, and it's still busted. So I'm really annoyed looking at this because honestly, if my Portal worked a dream, I would consider maybe trading it in, buying this new one. But because I know that it's just not going to work, you're not going to fool me into... I don't understand. Fix, please, PlayStation. If you're watching the first video on this channel ever, please fix my Portal. Let me go back in updates. It's so annoying you have to update it. Anyway, sorry, long rant over. I love this scheme. And as I said at the top, it's such whiplash because $700 is so much. It's crazy. It's over $1,000 in Australia and Canada. And I know technically, sure, if you were to build an equivalent PC, it would cost that much. It would cost way more. But the difference in the comparisons that they show, PS5 Pro versus PS5. All right, Dreamcast guy. That's not what I was looking for, but we're already here. I mean, he's a good buddy of mine. It is negligible. I mean, it's a little sharper, but for $700, it just doesn't really feel like something we need right now. It feels like they're doing it because this is something that they do ever since the PlayStation 4 Pro, right? There was no PlayStation 3 Pro. PS3 Pro. There's no way that's a thing. My brain is just dumb. Yeah. Ever since the PlayStation 4 Pro, this is like expected now that we'll get this like midway refresh. Everyone wanted it for Switch too, but do we really need it? I mean, we could just wait a couple years and then spend our money on like the next thing. That'll be an actual improvement rather than just a slight spec boost. Everyone's already had this conversation and everyone's already been upset about it, so I'm not going to go on about it. I just find it so funny that even I, and this was so smart by Sony, went from 700, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to upgrade just to get a little bit of better high fidelity. That's honestly where I was at. To not even a week later, I will upgrade. I will upgrade. Thank you, PlayStation. Thank you so much. Because I want this limited edition. I'm an idiot, and I would pay extra for it anyway. And you're telling me that it's also going to make my games look better? That's a win-win. Now, all of a sudden, it's gone from a hook to spit on you to a thank you, I'll have to. Maybe I'm insane for saying that, but I just honestly think this looks fantastic. And we haven't really had any limited edition Xboxes or PlayStations that I thought looked good in the slightest this whole generation, but this is everything to me. Also, the charge cord is the old school PlayStation 1 cord. I can't even. They did such a good job. So hopefully at this State of Play tomorrow, we'll hear about how and when we can pre-order this. I even saw PS5, and this is insane, Pro Anniversary Edition, eBay, $10,000. This is nuts. I already saw this morning that somebody has listed for $10,000. They will, and I'm not pissing around here, attempt to buy for you. Not even like a solid, you buy this, you have the pre-order. No, for $10,000, I will attempt to buy for you the PlayStation 5 limited 30th anniversary. Now, this is probably a goof. There's no way anyone's actually buying this, or like this person posting it, surely they're not serious. But this is the state that we're in with stuff like this. Like, we know how hard this is going to be. Scalpers, bots, this is going to instantly sell out. Apparently, according to this, I didn't even know there was a limit. All 12,300 bundles? Wait, they're only doing 12,000 of these? Wait, hold on. How many PS5 Pro anniversary? Are you kidding me? I'm not getting one of those. I thought I was getting one of those. You're only making 12,000? You're only making 12,000 for what, the world? Do you realize how many people are there in the world? Do you understand? Being silly with that one, I know. Do you understand how many people are not going to get that? Oh, that sucks. Why? Oh, why do companies do this? It's like Nintendo with Amiibos. Make more. Why? Why do you intentionally create this huge scalper marketplace? Why even tell us there's only 12,000? Don't even tell us that. That just hurts to hear. I had no idea that they were only making 12,000. That's insane. I'm not getting one. I'm going to try and get one, but I'm guessing there's no chance I'm getting one, not from a scalper. Going back to the State of Play. Tomorrow, I'm going to react to this live on Twitch, and then we'll take the highlight of it and post it here for you guys to see my reaction. But I'm very excited. I'm hoping that we get to see even just the normal PlayStation Pro when we can buy it, when we can pre-order it, when people can get their hands on it. Even though I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it unless it's the anniversary one. The anniversary one's really the only one I want to care about upgrading to, but I'm probably going to get so swept up in them all selling out that I'm just going to try and lock in a pre-order anyway and then regret it later. I got to review it. That's my excuse. That's always my excuse. Would I buy it if I wasn't this? If this wasn't me, would I buy it? No. But this is me. On top of that, I am hoping that now we are through that period that PlayStation was talking about when they said don't expect to see any new IP, sequels and IPs and franchises, and we can actually start seeing those. We're going to actually start seeing what's coming next from PlayStation, what's coming next from some of our favorite IPs. I know that we heard about a Days Gone remaster got leaked, I'm pretty sure. So Days Gone remaster got leaked, which this is insane to me because I loved Days Gone. Like, honestly, that was one of my favorite PlayStation 4 games. The sheer amount of zombies and hordes that you would fight and take on at any given time. There was one in that sawmill place near the end of the game. There was an absolute roller coaster. Like, my favorite part of that game was once I was finished and going around and clearing out all the hordes, once I had all the upgrades and items. It was so much fun. And sure, the story dragged out and wasn't super interesting at times. But the fact that they gave up on this and they never made a sequel was so upsetting to me. And to remaster it is almost a slap in the face. Really? You want to squeeze a few dollars out of us on the game that you've already considered a failure, that we've already bought, and you're not giving us a sequel? And I guarantee you, too, that in their own little manipulative way, they're going to try and say, when they officially reveal this, or imply, or even in the back of their heads think, oh, well, if it sells enough, if the remaster sells enough and we see enough interest in this franchise again, maybe we'll consider. The interest was there to begin with. If no one buys a remaster of a game that's probably barely 5 years old, 5 years old almost exactly, it's probably just because that it's only 5 years old. In fact, I saw it on Steam recently for sale. All right, it's not on sale anymore, but I swear recently I saw this for half price. So if no one buys a remaster, it's probably just because we've already bought it and we've had a chance to buy it cheap for a long time. But the remaster probably won't sell well. And then they'll say, oh, see, we told you there was no interest. Drives me insane, these people. Let me see if I can find what can we expect from tomorrow's State of Play. See if there's anything that I'm forgetting. State of Play returns tomorrow. Let's take a look at this Reddit thread, see if I'm missing anything. More than 20 titles confirmed. Keep your expectations in check. People are wanting Bloodborne 2, Chrono Trigger remake. Okay, these are not. Concord 2, though. Concord 2 I could see that happening. Horizon Zero Dawn remaster. Oh. I think I heard about that too. Is that actually a thing? Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. Yeah, it was leaked. Are they just remastering all their old games from like 5 or 6 years ago for the PlayStation Pro? Honestly, games like Astrobot look so good as it is. I can't imagine it looking any better. If we do get Ghost of Tsushima 2, I mean, it feels like about time for that. That would be really exciting. Honestly, if I want to keep my expectations in check, I would say a bunch of stuff like DLC and random things that I'm maybe not super interested in. But if I get even just Ghost of Tsushima 2 at the end, that'll be an all-star event for me. News on Kingdom Hearts 4, Spider-Man DLC. So there are some things that we can get out of this event that would be really exciting. Oh, like Wolverine, but everyone else thinks that that's not likely. PlayStation Resident Evil 9 reveal. What do you guys think? What are you hoping to see tomorrow while keeping expectations pretty in check? I'll react to this live on Twitch. I'll leave links down below for my Twitch. So I'll be live for that at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Leave your thoughts below. As I said, I want this channel to be really interactive. I want it to be a conversation between all of us. So leave your thoughts down below on the PlayStation 5 Pro, on the Anniversary Edition, on the State of Play, and what you want to see, and what you thought of my opinions and my reaction. Also, you can leave down there what you want to see on this channel. There might be days where I don't know what to talk about, and I can pull from the comments. And again, this channel could just be a little community channel where we just talk about the things that interest me. It's supposed to be my creative outlet where I can talk about anything and not worry about views or algorithms or making a stupid face in the thumbnail. It's just supposed to be fun. So I can talk about anything I want and not worry about it, which is what is so exciting to me. I said in the first video I tried filming for this channel that you're probably going to see second, that I want to do goofs and gaffs at the end of each episode to kind of harken back to a better time of YouTube where people and YouTubers would share like fun community art or like memes at the end of videos. I'm talking like 10 years ago. So I'm just going to scroll back in my Discord because I already found some stuff earlier on. All right, this is pretty good. Show me the name. Turn off streamer mode. Oh, God, that's so frustrating. I don't know how to turn off streamer mode. There we go. Oh, Disturbed redrew the picture of me and Bob. And honestly, kind of love how veiny my arms are looking here, how muscular I'm looking here. So for now, I'm going to use the Beat 'em Ups art section if you want to share any fun memes, either that you made or that you found online, or any fan art, or anything that you think would be a good goof or gaff for an end of a ReactEmUps video. Please feel free to come in here and post. And then if this takes off and you guys like it, I'll make it its own Discord channel where we can do something a little bit more... Oh my God, I never saw that. That's sick. Why do I not look in here? Oh, wait, I did see it. I just have a short... That's awesome. All right. Like, comment, and as we always say here on ReactEmUps, hair flip on that subscribe button. Twitch wanted me to bring that back, so there you go. And I'll see you in the next reaction.